Hey guys, my name is Vlad. This is my official YouTube channel. It's full of tutorials. This is the first one, so let's get to it. In this tutorial, I'm going to teach you how to connect to a database, and to make a practical application to this, I will make a login window. Also, I will try to fit it all into one YouTube video. How to create a how to create an account to the database, then check it out on the login screen. So let's check it out. This is my login form. This is an official, I'm a software developer. This is an official application. It's written in Romanian language, so you might not understand everything. Like here, this actually means to throw in the USB key and then click there. Whatever. Let's click on this button, because here is the backstage. Here we actually check if the username exists, and let me explain you the code, because this is the main thing that you have to do in your application. First of all, I have checked if this checkbox was checked. That means connect to the server. So if the user wants to connect to the server, then we'll connect to the database, check the user, and do all the stuff. If not, we will explain that you don't have access to your personal data, and we will close some windows and show other ones. But let's take a look at how do we connect to the database. If you have a MySQL database connection, I would strongly recommend to download the software. I'll put a link into the description of the video, so it will be easier for you to download it. It's called MySQL Connector. This is actually a plugin for the .NET developing languages to let them connect to the database. Since this is not the local database, so of course, first of all, I declared a connection called con with double N. And then I assigned it a connection string. So the server is yedu. This is the name of the website, and also the name of the application. So it's yedu.dindianas.org. So if the database isn't the local host, so it isn't your developer's machine, so this machine that you're gonna write the code on, then you throw in the IP. Because I have a routable and dynamic IP, I'm using a switch and a router to connect. I assigned it a DNS, so it's a dynamic name system that actually replaces its IP with this name, so it's easier for it to identify into other networks. So here you put the IP of your server. In many cases, it's localhost. I explained you why mine isn't. Then, after you created your database, because I hope you can, you will assign a user ID. So the user ID here is software. You might, create a new one. I will strongly recommend to create a new one that should only have access to that database, not the whole root. But if you didn't, if it is just a test drive, you should put here a root. So root. Okay, but mine is software. The password is this one with me. You might change it. Of course, root doesn't have a password, doesn't have a default password, so I'd recommend creating a new one. And here you put a database name. Mine is youth. After that, we would try to open the connection. So of course, I didn't check if the client's machine have a network connection. I would really recommend doing that before, but I tried to open the connection. If it couldn't, I think I didn't do a thing. Oh yeah, then catch X as exception and display the error. So after we open the connection, we take the MySQL commands in lane. So we got dim my adapter as new MySQL data adapter. This is the plugin I asked you to download. After that, we put in the SQL query. If you don't know what the query is actually the command we approved to the database in order to select only some info from it. So we will select everything. So this asterisk, it's shift+8. It means everything from the table users. So this is a table where username, because I created a row with username is combo box 1.text. What is combo box 1.text? It is this one. This is the place where the client enters in his username. After that, we would already check the password. So if the password row equals what? This text box 1.text. So if we find, so this is the query. We didn't execute it yet. Then we get a command. So dim my command as new MySQL command. Then my command connection is con. My command common text is SQL query that we declared earlier. Then we got my adapter that select command my command. That means that we would execute the command. Then we would take my data as data reader, and we will execute the reader. Now we will check if the query has any rows. So if the query has any rows, that means that the username was found. If it doesn't, so it equals 0, it means that the data that the client put in aren't correct. If the data is true, then we will be connected to the database and do all these things that it's particular for my application. So this is how you connect to the database and check if the username and a password work. I'm Vlad. This is my official YouTube channel. Please check it out and inform your friends. Subscribe for the next videos. That will really help me. Check out the next video because I don't have enough time to take you through all the code. Check the next video to see how we would create a username, to create a password, to introduce them into the database and see how it works. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel and like it. Comment any feedback, positive or negative, please give me. It will really help in developing my skills. Thank you. Have a nice day.